FA Cup third.
Make it hard for Arsenal.
Saka against Headley, goes on the outside this time. A good-looking ball in that's dealt with by Gabriel. For Saka if White moves it on. Carl Hall got something on it, not quite as far as he wants to clear it though. How did he bring that under control? And he's got it off Headley now. Ranieri, Eze darting into the middle. Instead it's pulled left for Martinelli. Oh, lovely touch. Eze is in. What a finish. What a magnificent goal by Arsenal. Eze scores it. But what a dummy in the build-up. Constant pressure from Arsenal over a 2-minute spell. And Port Vale's resilience didn't last that long. The dummy from Lewis Skelly, though.
That's brilliant. I mean, the whole approach play, absolutely top draw from Arsenal. I mean, showing the signs of intent, the little bits of movement. Skelly making that run forward that obviously disrupts the line, and then the composure from Eze is absolutely first class. That's what they brought him to the football club for. He's got to contribute to goals, but as you said, a little dummy flick into Eze's path, and then utilises the defender as a little marker, and it's just brilliant composure from Eze, sliding it in there. That's one thing that Darren
went up to Blackpool and beat them 1-0, and then in round 2, 1-0 success away to Birmingham City, who on their return to the Championship have started really well. And had it not been for that remarkable victory by Grimsby, as the shot goes just wide, took a deflection on its way through from Ranieri, had it not been for that fabulous result by Grimsby over Manchester United, Port Vale's success in the previous round over Birmingham might have been the story of that round.
Yeah, I think so as well. And not only that, the performance against Birmingham City was quite...
Now Lewis Skelly for Martinelli. Too deep.
Well, it's unlucky. You can see what he's looking for. And Martinelli's looking for that deep cross there where Marino maybe should be, or someone should be filtering around that back post, but you can see that Saka's gone into it. I know it's a long way off, but kill the game off.
Brilliant movement. Ranieri is away from his man after the link-up play with White. Marino was a bit clumsy as he tried to get his shot away, a bit slow really, but good as far as Martinelli. Lewis Skelly.
How good was that from
Marino? It's Eze. Good save by Gocci.
And that's how quick the game can turn, particularly when you're coming up against some of these quality players that Arsenal have in the starting 11. Used his experience, every inch of that clearance, and then the follow-through. Mosquera.
Well, the Vale fans felt that that challenge should have brought a free kick.
Not so sure. Not so sure.
Croasdale was in with great determination. George Hall, Croasdale moving to his right-hand side. Lewis Skelly in the way. It'll be a corner.
Comes in.
In by Curtis. And the header hasn't been cleared as yet. And the shot when it came in from Connor Hall is blocked.
This is the corner from Ronnie Curtis. Header, like it just comes off. One of them players in the box, maybe one of their own there. It is. Comes off Humphreys, doesn't it? And loops back in the air. They can cause no end of problems.
League One Port Vale trailing by a goal to nil to Premier League giants Arsenal. Cleanly, that pass forward is a bit loose. Saka's in there, Marino forward. And Martinelli is stopped by a very effective bit of goalkeeping from Joe Gauci.
Having to drop down to the lower leagues, this is the opportunity. It's a well-delayed run. Martinelli, a super little pick out. I'm not sure whether he really was committed to that, was he? Joe Gauci comes out and really...
Saka wants to go short again. He's addressing this. I don't think he will. Attacking that near post. So 3 corners in quick succession here for the gut. Well, I thought there was, and so
waiting for that little flick, wasn't it? Just clear it up. It does look like an Arsenal corner.
Long throws from Port Vale. Finish for Arsenal here as Christian Norgard tosses it in towards the edge of that 6-yard box. Waitu has a crack. From Croasdale. And now has a chance to centre. And that will come out as far as Deborah. Back for Clark.
Yeah, 2 really poor balls from Mitch Clark. Himself in really good areas, and then that one there couldn't quite pick out an area. This one's far too long. It's giving no one.
Arsenal packed full of internationals again this evening, despite making 9 changes from the off. Such is their strength in depth, and they've given it away carelessly again. Devante Cole, is he going to hit it from there? He is! Did it take a flick on its way through? I think it did. I think it's going to be a corner, is it? Maybe not. That's what he's been brought on to do.
Yeah, it is, and they're causing themselves so many problems, aren't they? All into that central area. Kepa. Devante Cole gets on it. This is what it's all about. This is where you take them opportunities on. He does. Doesn't turn down the strike. Yes, to save that.
Dowman, lovely ball. Gyökeres is in. Brilliant defending by Humphreys, who appeals in vain for a late offside flag.
I'll tell you what, brilliant play from both players by the finish, really. Damn, and have a look at this for vision. Absolutely brilliant. Same wavelength as Victor Gyökeres, makes that run. I'll tell you what, has he really got to smash that? Can he have that little bit of finesse where he can just bring it down there? He does, then maybe just lift it over both defenders. It's been my only criticism of Port Vale. They've worked so hard to get into areas. That's when you have to have that final bit of product. You're putting good delivery into an area where you're giving your forward something to go at.
Saliba's found Trossard. Trossard trying to win the game, and he has done. It's his first ever goal in the Carabao Cup. He's not been on the pitch for very long, but that strike from the Belgian has surely wrapped up this 3rd round tie and eased Arsenal's passage into the next stage of the competition.
Well, let's face it, they've been comfortable with the ball. They really have. Defensively, they look comfortable, but this is just a turnover. This is what Trossard brings to this Arsenal side. He turns them right over. It's the big direct pass into his path. Just have a look at Declan Rice, the left-handed pitcher. He just drags another defender out. That's where Trossard can either play that ball in just there where he runs onto it, or he takes it on himself, and the reverse strike into that far corner. Coach has got no chance, but this touch, I mean, this is what we talk about, top players. This is what they can do to you in a heartbeat, and that's what Trossard's done.
This